Uncas is a central character in The Last of the Mohicans, written by James Fenimore Cooper. Published in 1826, the novel is part of the Leatherstocking Tales and is set during the French and Indian War, exploring the encounters between European settlers and Native American tribes. Uncas is the son of Chingachgook and the last young warrior of the Mohican tribe. Brave, noble, and deeply loyal, he represents youthful strength and cultural pride, as well as the hope and tragic fate of his people. One character story. Uncas's story is marked by courage, devotion, and tragedy. As the son of Chingachgook, he is raised within the traditions of the Mohican people and trained as a skilled warrior. From the beginning of the novel, he accompanies his father and Hawkeye, forming a close-knit group that navigates the dangers of the frontier. During the journey to escort Cora and Alice Munro, Uncas proves himself repeatedly through acts of bravery and quick thinking. He is agile, perceptive, and deeply attuned to the natural environment, often detecting threats before others become aware of them. His loyalty to his companions is unwavering, and he places their safety above his own. A significant aspect of Uncas's story is his developing emotional connection with Cora Munro. Though their relationship is subtle and restrained, it reflects mutual respect and admiration. This connection adds a layer of emotional depth to his character, suggesting the possibility of unity across cultural boundaries. As the group faces betrayal and capture by Magua, Uncas plays an active role in the attempts to rescue the Munro sisters. His determination becomes especially evident during the pursuit, where he risks his life to save Cora. His actions are driven not only by duty, but also by personal commitment. The climax of Uncas's story occurs during the final confrontation. In his effort to protect Cora, he confronts Magua and is ultimately killed. His death is both heroic and tragic, marking the end of the Mohican line. Unlike other losses in the novel, Uncas's death carries symbolic weight, representing the disappearance of a culture and a future that will never be realized. His story concludes with mourning and reflection. Chingachgook's grief underscores the personal and cultural loss, while Hawkeye's response highlights the deep bond between them. Uncas's life, though brief, leaves a lasting impression as one defined by honor and sacrifice. Role in the narrative. Uncas serves as the embodiment of youthful heroism within the narrative. While Hawkeye represents experience and Chingachgook symbolizes wisdom, Uncas brings energy, courage, and emotional depth to the story. His actions often drive key moments, particularly in scenes of pursuit and rescue. He also functions as a bridge between characters and themes. His relationship with Cora introduces the idea of cross-cultural understanding, suggesting possibilities beyond conflict. At the same time, his loyalty to his father reinforces themes of family and heritage. Narratively, Uncas heightens the emotional stakes of the novel. His bravery makes him admirable, while his vulnerability makes his fate deeply impactful. His death serves as a turning point, shifting the tone from adventure to tragedy. Additionally, Uncas represents the future of the Mohican people. Through him, the reader sees what might have been a continuation of tradition and identity. His loss therefore intensifies the novel's exploration of change and disappearance. Symbolic significance. Uncas symbolizes the last hope of a fading culture. As the final young warrior of the Mohicans, he represents continuity, renewal, and the possibility of survival. His youth and vitality stand in contrast to the decline surrounding him. At the same time, his death transforms him into a symbol of irreversible loss. The end of his life signifies not just the loss of an individual, but the extinction of a lineage. In this way, Uncas embodies both hope and tragedy, making him one of the most poignant figures in the novel. He also represents idealized virtue. His bravery, loyalty, and respect for others position him as a moral exemplar. Through Uncas, the narrative presents a vision of harmony between strength and compassion. James Fenimore Cooper may have created Uncas to illustrate the noble qualities he associated with Native American cultures, while also emphasizing the tragic consequences of their displacement. The character reflects both admiration and a sense of inevitability shaped by historical context. Readers have consistently regarded Uncas as a heroic and sympathetic character. He is admired for his courage and integrity, and his death is often seen as one of the most emotional moments in the novel. However, some modern readers critique the idealized portrayal, noting that it may oversimplify complex cultural realities. Even so, Uncas remains a powerful symbol of honor and sacrifice. For conclusion, Uncas, introduced as the young warrior of the Mohican tribe, stands as a figure of bravery, loyalty, and emotional depth. His role in the narrative highlights both his personal heroism and his importance as the future of his people. Symbolically, he represents both hope and loss, the possibility of cultural continuation and the tragedy of its disappearance. His life and death capture the central tension of the novel, where growth and decline coexist. From the perspective of readers, Uncas continues to be remembered as a noble and deeply moving character. His courage and sacrifice leave a lasting impression, ensuring his place as one of the most significant figures in the last of the Mohicans.